The Blind Side stars Sandra Bullock, Kathy Bates, and Tim McGraw. It's all about what happens when a family steps out of themselves to help somebody less fortunate.
Who is that, SJ?
Big Mike. He goes to high school here.
What is he wearing? It's below freezing.
Do you have any place to stay tonight? Don't you dare lie to me.
Sandra Bullock stars as Leanne Toohey, a strong-willed woman who will stop at nothing to see an underprivileged youth meet his full potential. I had a chance to catch up with Sandra Bullock at a press conference where she talks about her character.
You don't meet an energy like Leanne's ever. She might not be famous here, but she's known in other places. And I think I felt a great sense of fear in trying to tackle that person she is.
I'm not cutting, I'm just asking. Let me tell you something, all right? We have been sitting around here for over an hour, and when I look around, all I see are people shooting the bull and drinking coffee.
How can I help you?
Oh, he was first.
No, you go ahead. I think I want to hear this.
The inspiring part of this movie is, here's this family that does this, didn't do it because someone was writing an article or a book or making a movie. Did it because that's where the instinct said, this is what we're going to do, and we're going to give love and reach out a hand, and everyone came and questioned them, of course, and we don't trust anyone who does anything nice. That's just the sad world we live in.
It's all real nice what you're doing, but don't be surprised if one day you wake up and he gone.
Michael was here.
Tell him to sleep with one eye open.
You threatened my son. You threatened me.
And it makes you feel like you need to step up your game. We're capable of so much more than we think we are, because we don't really live in a world that supports the good that we can do. They all want us to do something bad so it sells.
Was this a bad idea?
That's the big deal. It's just for one night. It is just for one night, right, Leanne?
One of my biggest questions was how people use their faith. And I said, wow, I finally met someone who practices but doesn't preach. She was so open and honest and forthright. And you see this family, they were themselves for no other benefit other than because they wanted to reach out, lent a hand, and had no idea that they would get a son in return.
This is mine?
Yes, sir.
Never had one before.
What, a room to yourself?
A bed.
Sandra Bullock.
We're in the middle of practice, Leanne.
You can thank me later. This team is your family, Michael. You have to protect them. Tony, here's your quarterback. You protect his blind side. When you look at him, you think of me.
Yes, ma'am.
SJ, you're going to want to get this.
Mike's the best left tackle I've seen in years.
You're changing that boy's life.
No, he's changing mine.
The Blind Side hits theaters November the 20th.